The pyramids of Giza are now only 12 kilometers away from Cairo, at the edge of the desert, due to the enormous growth of the city. The pyramids, because of their age and size, were constantly in the center of human attention. What makes them interesting is that we are still not sure of their original purpose. Were they really built as burial chambers? Were they built by slaves or by paid free workmen? What was the technique used to move the enormous blocks of stones? There are as many questions as answers. From the time of the reinvention of the Old Kingdom, travelers, adventurers, scientists, and archaeologists have written so many books about them that they could make up another pyramid. Let us examine the undeniable facts. There are 3 large pyramids on the plateau. The one of Khufu, called Cheops in Greek, the one of Chephren, and Mycerinus. There are also several smaller pyramids for the queens, and there are the mastaba tombs, temples, and the Great Sphinx. The greatest of them is the Cheops, which, with its 147-meter height, was the largest building on Earth until the building of the Eiffel Tower. The base is 230 meters on a side, and is made of 2.5 million stones weighing 2.5 tons apiece. It was originally covered by white marble, and its now flat top was capped by a golden pyramid. The setting and the order of the pyramids are proof of accurate astrological knowledge. The Pyramid of Chephren is 15 meters smaller on each side, and the marble cover can still be seen on it. The smallest pyramid is only half the height of the bigger ones, but it must have been beautiful, covered by pink stone. Despite the advanced technology of the 21st century, we hardly know more about the interior of the pyramids than 150 years ago. The sarcophagi in the burial chambers were already opened in ancient times. The mummies and everything else were taken away. Today, one cannot climb to the top of the pyramids, and the number of visitors who can enter at the same time is limited. In 1954, several ships were found deep in the sand near the southern edge of the Great Pyramid. Maybe each pharaoh had his own barge, which was placed in front of the pyramid after his death? Archaeologists worked for 14 years on the one in best condition before they were able to restore all 1,200 parts and put it together. The ship was called the Solar Barge, and it is exhibited in a hall built just for that purpose. Probably its original purpose was to transport the body of the pharaoh from Memphis to Giza to prepare him for his final journey in the temple. The barge symbolized the ship which transported the pharaoh to Osiris, the lord of the underworld. The soul of the deceased, according to the Book of the Dead, embarked on a journey to the underworld, the last stop of which was the weighing of the heart. It was done by the jackal-headed god Anubis, in front of Osiris and the other gods. Those who were of true heart could receive eternal life. The solar barge has another meaning according to Egyptian mythology. Apophis, the snake symbolizing evil, lives in the sky and attacks the barge on which the gods travel every day. The gods defeat the snake every day, but every day the battle begins anew. Near the Valley Temple is the Sphinx, carved from limestone. Human imagination has always been interested in the statue with the mysterious smile, which has become the symbol of silence and secrecy. The body of the lion is the symbol of the king's power. The scarf on its head and the false beard are those of the pharaohs. The face most probably represents the face of Chephren. The broken beard was found by Captain Caviglia, who took it to the British Museum. Sand covered the statue once again, but when Mariette found it, he also found the Valley Temple. The proverb, namely that anywhere we dig in Egyptian soil we will find a relic, seems to be true.